Betty was the undisputed queen of the lot, playing one Oscar-nominated role after another. She was difficult, expensive, and far too powerful, especially for a woman. We're at MGM. Jones was starting to dim.
Cut! I'm sorry. Can someone ask an executive to come down to the stage, please? I'm so confused.
You've never spoken of your people, who you came from. Maybe that's why, Father.
During the war, she played all the best roles as the greatest star of all time.
She was still Joan. She's still ambitious as hell, making hits until she got the best offer of her career.
Stay with each other.
Oh, he should have held
I
that
should
shot
have held that shot a little longer.
I told him that when you were rehearsing.
I told him that when we were rehearsing, also when we shot it. But he wouldn't listen. Still, it's a pretty good picture.
Still a pretty good picture.
Hudson, Miss Big Fat Movie Star, Miss Rotten Stinking Actress.
Buzz.
Will you please excuse me?
Certainly.
Excuse me.
Certainly.
Blanche, Blanche, you got to help me. We've got to leave, please, Blanche, Blanche, please. Help me. Leave. Right into Canada. I know what you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to do anything.
Honestly, Jane.
Honestly, Jane.
Betty, cut. Cut! All right, moving on. Joan, we're gonna need you in here for the medium shots.
Jane,
I'm dying.
I'm dying.
There's no time.
There's no time.
You must listen.
You must listen.
I made you waste your
I
whole
made you
life
waste your whole life
thinking you'd cripple.
thinking you'd crippled me.
Please stop.
Please stop.
You didn't do it, Jane.
You didn't do it, Jane.
I did it myself.
I did it myself.
Don't you understand?
Don't you understand?
I crippled myself.
I crippled myself. You weren't driving that night. You were too drunk. I wouldn't let you drive.
You were too
I made
drunk.
you go open the gates.
I wouldn't let you drive.
I watched you get out of the car.
I made you go open the
You'd
gate.
been so cruel to me at the
I watched
party,
you get out of the car.
imitating me, making people laugh at me.
So cruel to me at the party.
I watched you
Imitating.
get out of the car.
Making people laugh at me.
I wanted to run you down.
I watched you
Crush
get out
you.
of the car. I wanted to
But
run
you saw
down,
the car coming.
crush you. But you saw the car coming.
I hit the gates.
I hit
I-
the gates.
Snapped my spine.
I snapped my spine.
Then you mean all this time we could have been friends?
We could have been friends.
must be those reflectors I'm hitting her with.
No. I swear to God. It's the goddamn acting.
The nominees for Best Achievement in Directing are Frank Perry for David and Lisa, Pietro Germi for Divorce Italian Style, David Lean for Lawrence of Arabia, Arthur Penn for The Miracle Worker,
Robert Mulligan
for To Kill a Mockingbird. Please. David Lean.
Lawrence of
Arabia.
This limey is deeply touched, greatly honored. Thank you.
The nominees for Best Performance by an Actress
The nominees for Best Performance by an Actress are
The Miracle Worker,
Anne Bancroft in The Miracle Worker,
Bette Davis,
Whatever Happened to Baby Jane,
Katharine Hepburn,
Long Day's Journey into Night,
Geraldine Page for Sweet Bird of Youth,
and Sweet Bird of
and Leah
Youth,
Remick for
and
Days of
Leah
Wine
Remick
and
in
Roses.
Days of Wine and Roses.
And the winner is Anne Bancroft.
Bancroft in Miracle Worker.
Accepting for Anne Bancroft, Miss Joan Crawford.
Miss Bancroft said,
Miss
Here's my
Bancroft
little
said,
speech, dear Joan.
here's my little
Quote,
speech, dear Joan.
There are 3 reasons
Quote,
why I deserve this
There
award.
are 3 reasons why I
Arthur
deserve
Penn,
this award.
Bill Gibson,
Arthur Penn,
and Fred
Bill
Quote.
Gibson, Fred Quote.
Unquote.
Unquote.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are we going to do about Jared and his gambling boat now?
Well, you don't leave me much choice. He now has the dock rights, thanks to you. But don't worry about it, Harv. Opening night will be closing night.
Certainly hope so. Sometimes think I don't have the intestinal fortitude for this job.
I sometimes feel I don't have the intestinal.
The word is guts, Harv.
When I put
those clothes on,
something happens to me.
something happens to me.
Something
Something
frightening.
frightening.
Strait Jacket mounts to a crescendo of electrifying suspense. Sinister. Frightening. Joan Crawford in a shattering screen portrayal.
Leave me alone! You let go of me! You listen to me!
Just call me Lucy. I wouldn't like my little girl to think I was trying to take her fellow away from her.
Carol and Michael are going to be married. And nobody's gonna stop it.
Ingeniously designed to shock and startle, Strait Jacket may go beyond the limits of your ability to endure suspense.
He's gone.
Oh my God!
The author of the famed novel Psycho, the director of the wildly acclaimed chiller Homicidal, the co-star of Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, join forces to create a frightening classic of shock and suspense.
They say places you knew as a
They say
child
that
seem
places you
smaller
knew
when
as a
you see
child
them
always
again.
seem smaller than your memory of them.
It's not true.
Oh, come on, Miriam. Don't make fun of an old man. You know I never was any good at expressing myself.
Why, that's not so at all.
And she sits up dressed. if she were still young, expecting a boat.
I seem to remember once expecting something like
I
that
seem to
myself.
remember expecting something like that once myself.
I tell him that his pure, darling little girl was having a dirty little affair with a married man.
You vile, sorry little bit.
How did I know it was going to end in murder with John being butchered?
Prime objective of our program is to gradually pull Trog across a time span right into the heart of the 20th century. I mistrust people who don't like animals. That's fine, Trog.
Fine, Trog. Be careful, Mother.
He understands.
He understands.
If he's as old as you say he is, how did he survive?
Conceivably, Trog was frozen solid during the long glacial age. A state similar to let me start that. A state similar to I'm sorry, could you give me the line, please?
Can we get the cue cards for Joan?
All right.